Did you know that some women in their 70s have managed to brighten their vision simply by adding a few specific fruits to their breakfast? It almost sounds too easy, doesn't it? But beneath that simplicity lies one of the most overlooked secrets of healthy aging. What if I told you that the foods you put on your plate each morning don't just fill your stomach? They can actually help heal your eyes, sharpen your vision, and bring vibrant color back into your daily life. If you've noticed your eyesight becoming a little dimmer, or you find yourself squinting more often just to read small print, it may not be just aging. In many cases, it's your eyes quietly sending out a signal, a cry for real nourishment. They're asking for something far more powerful than medication, fuel. The kind of natural, antioxidant-rich fuel that many older adults unknowingly lack in their diets. You see, our eyes are constantly under quiet attack, not from anything dramatic, but from the small choices we make every day. It's the processed foods we grab in a hurry, the habit of not drinking enough water, the long hours spent staring at screens, and, most importantly, the lack of the specific nutrients that protect the delicate structures inside the eye. But here's the good news. There's hope, and it's easier than you might think. Research now shows that certain fruits, which are widely available, affordable, and easy to enjoy, can dramatically reduce the risk of common eye issues like cataracts. Even more impressive, these fruits may enhance your night vision, protect your retina and cornea, and help maintain strong, clear eyesight well into your 80s and beyond. And today, I'm going to guide you through 6 of these remarkable fruits, each one packed with powerful compounds that could help brighten your vision, keep your world looking clear, and potentially even delay the need for surgery. No matter your age, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or even approaching 85, it's not too late to take control of your eye health. Imagine waking up, feeling excited to open your eyes, and seeing everything around you with clarity and vibrance once again. Let's dive right in. Blueberries. These tiny berries may look small, but their impact on aging eyes is nothing short of extraordinary. Blueberries are loaded with anthocyanins, those natural plant pigments that give them their beautiful, deep blue color. But these pigments do far more than just make blueberries look appealing. These same powerful compounds found in blueberries do more than just protect your eyes. They actually help repair the tiny, fragile blood vessels within your eyes, improving how your retina reacts to low light. That means sharper, clearer vision during those tricky times like dusk or early evening. It also means less trouble when driving at night and greater confidence when walking through dimly lit rooms at home. For older adults, this isn't just about comfort. It can literally mean the difference between moving around safely and facing the risk of a dangerous fall. One remarkable study even found that seniors who regularly consumed blueberries experienced significantly better adaptation to darkness. They also showed noticeable improvement in contrast sensitivity. In other words, the entire world appeared sharper and more defined to them. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Blueberries work even better when paired with healthy fats. When you eat them alongside something like a handful of walnuts or a spoonful of plain yogurt, your body is able to absorb even more of those eye-boosting antioxidants. It's a simple pairing that makes a huge difference. I remember meeting Linda, a retired librarian who was 74 at the time. She shared her story with me over a cup of tea. For years, she struggled to enjoy her favorite books in the evening. The words would blur on the page, and she'd end up with nagging headaches from the strain. Then, one day, her daughter began making her a smoothie every morning. Just a simple blend of frozen blueberries, a splash of almond milk, and a spoonful of flax seeds. Within 3 months, Linda noticed something remarkable. She could read comfortably after dinner without squinting or rubbing her eyes. In fact, she even went back to enjoying her crossword puzzles before bed, something she had missed dearly. The key to blueberries is consistency. They're not a quick fix, but if you make them a regular part of your daily breakfast or afternoon snack, your eyes will begin to respond. You'll start noticing less strain, fewer headaches, and a growing sense of clarity when you look around. Now, let's move on to another powerful fruit. Oranges. Oranges do far more than just give your immune system a boost. They're also incredible protectors for your eyes, especially against one of the most common age-related eye conditions, cataracts. Cataracts are that cloudy haze that slowly creeps over your vision, often caused by oxidative damage that accumulates over the years. Oranges, packed with vitamin C and potent flavonoids, directly combat that damage. Vitamin C plays an essential role in preserving the clarity of the lens inside your eye. Think of it like a protective shield, working to prevent the proteins within your lens from clumping together, which is exactly what leads to that foggy film associated with cataracts. But the benefits don't stop there. Eating oranges regularly isn't just about reducing your cataract risk. It also helps keep the whites of your eyes looking bright and clear, and it fights off inflammation, another factor that can gradually harm your vision over time. Oranges also help reduce eye strain, especially the kind that builds slowly after hours of reading or screen use. One of the best things about oranges is how incredibly easy they are to add into your daily routine. Just one medium orange provides over 100% of your recommended daily vitamin C, and it's gentle on your stomach. There's no need for expensive supplements or complex routines. Simply peel, eat, and let your body soak in the benefits. I once met a man named Walter, a soft-spoken 79-year-old with a deep concern about his eyesight. Vision problems ran in his family. His sister had lost much of her vision in her early 60s, and he was terrified that he'd follow the same path. His doctor recommended just a few small lifestyle changes, and one of them was as simple as eating an orange each morning. Walter stuck with it. Every single day, he'd sit by his window with a morning paper and a freshly peeled orange. After 2 years of keeping that habit, his eye doctor gave him encouraging news. His lens clarity had remained stable, and there were no new signs of cataract development. That single habit gave Walter something powerful, peace of mind and a clearer view of the world. And if you're not a fan of eating oranges plain, you still have options. Try slicing them into a spinach salad, blending them into a smoothie with banana, or even mixing a few pieces into your morning oatmeal. Your taste buds will enjoy it, and your eyes will benefit. If you're still watching this video and finding these tips valuable, please comment the number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss future videos. Your support helps us keep creating thoughtful content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's keep going. Fruit number 3. Papaya. Papaya might not be the first fruit that comes to mind when we talk about eye health, but it's one of the most underrated, powerful allies for aging vision. What makes papaya so special is its rich supply of vitamin A and zeaxanthin, 2 nutrients that directly support the macula, the small but essential part of the eye, responsible for sharp central vision. As we age, the macula naturally begins to weaken. This is what leads to macular degeneration, one of the most common causes of blurred vision, difficulty reading, driving, or even recognizing familiar faces. Papaya helps slow that decline. The beta-carotene in papaya gets converted into vitamin A by the body, which nourishes the retina and lowers your risk of night blindness. Meanwhile, zeaxanthin acts like a pair of internal sunglasses. It filters out harmful blue light, which over time can damage the delicate retinal tissue that keeps your vision crisp and focused. But papaya doesn't stop there. It also supports the overall circulation in your eyes. It contains both folate and vitamin E, which help improve blood flow, ensuring your eyes get the oxygen and nutrients they need to function well, even as you grow older. These nutrients in papaya are delivered right where they're needed most, directly to the delicate tissues of the eye. That's especially important for seniors, as sluggish circulation becomes one of those hidden culprits behind eye fatigue and gradual vision decline. It's something most people don't notice right away, but it quietly chips away at eye health over time. Take Margaret, for example. She was 75 when she first started noticing shadows creeping into her central vision. At first, she simply assumed it was a normal part of getting older. But after a visit to her ophthalmologist, she learned that it was the early stage of macular thinning, a condition that could eventually lead to serious vision problems. Margaret wasn't interested in taking pills or going down the medical treatment route just yet. Instead, she decided to focus on nourishing her body through food. She began adding papaya into her daily routine, just a few slices with her breakfast or blended into her morning smoothie. 2 years later, her follow-up eye exam revealed something remarkable. Her vision had stabilized, with no further signs of decline. Margaret was thrilled, but she also noticed another unexpected benefit. Her digestion had improved too. That's one of the hidden beauties of papaya. It's naturally sweet, incredibly easy to chew, and gentle on older stomachs. Plus, it's versatile. If you're not quite sure how to start enjoying it, try mashing it into some plain yogurt or topping it with a handful of blueberries. It feels like you're indulging in dessert, but behind that sweet taste, it's working like medicine for your eyes. Now, let's move on to another powerhouse fruit, blueberries. Blueberries have earned their reputation as a superfood, but for those of us over 70, they're far more than just a trendy snack. They act like a repair kit for your retinas, all packed into a small handful of berries. One of the main reasons blueberries are so effective is because they contain a high concentration of anthocyanins. These are natural plant pigments that give blueberries their deep, rich blue color. But beyond their beauty, anthocyanins serve an even more important role. They help protect the retina from oxidative stress. The retina, which sits at the back of your eye, is a highly sensitive area constantly bombarded by light. Over time, especially in older adults, this ongoing light exposure begins to wear it down. That's when many people start noticing blurred vision, difficulty adjusting between light and dark environments, and even the appearance of floaters. Blueberries help fight back against this damage. They strengthen the blood vessels that feed the retina and enhance the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to this vital tissue. What's especially fascinating is how quickly blueberries can make a difference when it comes to reducing eye fatigue and light sensitivity. Many seniors who started eating just a small daily serving, around a quarter cup added to their breakfast or afternoon snack, reported that their eyes felt less tired, particularly after long periods of reading or watching television. And this isn't just anecdotal. Observational studies have shown that older adults who regularly consume blueberries or similar berries tend to score higher on eye health tests, especially those related to visual clarity and contrast sensitivity. Blueberries don't just stop at improving visual sharpness, they also boost overall eye health markers, including contrast sensitivity and the speed at which your eyes can focus. Plus, they contain powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that help reduce pressure inside the eyes, which can be especially beneficial for lowering the risk of developing conditions like glaucoma. Let me tell you about Frank, an 81-year-old man I met at a local community center workshop. Frank had struggled with squinting for years, even in well-lit rooms. He never went anywhere without his oversized sunglasses, and he often rubbed his eyes just to see clearly. But everything changed after he learned about the eye-protecting power of blueberries. He made one simple swap in his routine. He gave up his nightly cookies and instead replaced them with a small bowl of fresh blueberries and a spoonful of cottage cheese. Within just 3 months, Frank noticed something remarkable. He found himself squinting far less, and he could read without the constant need to rub his eyes. When he went for his next eye checkup, his doctor even saw measurable improvements in his retinal function. It wasn't dramatic, but it was clear progress, and it brought him real comfort. The beauty of blueberries is that they're so simple to add to your daily routine. They're widely available, freeze well, and require no preparation at all. You can eat them raw, sprinkle them over cereal, mix them into your morning oatmeal, or toss them into a smoothie. However you enjoy them, your eyes will thank you for it. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment the number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content that informs and inspires you. Now, let's keep going. Fruit number 5. Kiwi. Kiwi might not be the first fruit you think of when it comes to vision health, but don't let its small size fool you. This vibrant green fruit plays a surprisingly big role in keeping your eye muscles strong and coordinated. As we get older, the tiny muscles that help our eyes focus, track motion, and shift between near and far distances naturally start to weaken. That's why many seniors begin to experience eye strain, especially when switching from reading a book to looking at the television, or from using a phone to glancing across the room. Kiwi is packed with a generous dose of vitamin C, which is essential for supporting collagen production. Collagen keeps the muscles around your eyes strong and flexible, allowing them to adjust and focus with ease. But that's not all. Kiwi also contains high levels of lutein and zeaxanthin, two well-known compounds that act like internal sunglasses. They filter out harmful blue light and help maintain sharp, clear vision. What really makes kiwi special, though, is its combination of these eye-friendly nutrients with a naturally high potassium content. Potassium helps maintain proper fluid balance in the sensitive tissues of your eyes, preventing dryness and keeping them comfortable. And there's an often overlooked benefit too. The fiber in kiwi helps regulate blood sugar levels, which indirectly supports long-term eye health. After all, maintaining balanced blood sugar is crucial for protecting the tiny blood vessels in your eyes from damage over time. And here's why that matters so much. High or even mildly fluctuating blood sugar levels, even in people who don't have diabetes, can quietly damage the tiny, fragile blood vessels in your eyes. Over time, this can lead to blurred vision, trouble focusing, and even more serious retinal issues. But here's the encouraging part. Keeping your blood sugar steady is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to protect your vision as you age. And that's exactly where kiwi comes in. Its natural combination of fiber and nutrients helps regulate those blood sugar levels, offering double protection, supporting both the strength of your eye muscles and the overall integrity of your vision. I remember Helen, a 75-year-old retired schoolteacher who had a deep love for knitting. It was her favorite way to relax, but she started noticing that her eyes would jump between stitches, making her feel dizzy and frustrated. She thought she simply needed a stronger pair of glasses, but after a visit to her eye doctor, she was surprised to learn that her prescription wasn't the problem. The culprit was eye muscle fatigue. Determined to fix it naturally, Helen added just one kiwi to her breakfast each morning. She'd slice it up and enjoy it alongside her coffee and toast. Nothing complicated. A couple of months later, she was amazed at the difference. Her knitting sessions became smoother, her eyes stayed steady, and she could follow her patterns with ease again. She even mentioned that she no longer felt as drained after spending hours at her craft. Kiwis are wonderfully easy to enjoy. You can slice them and eat them raw, blend them into a refreshing smoothie, or simply scoop them out with a spoon. And just one kiwi a day can make a noticeable difference, especially when you combine it with some of the other vision-friendly fruits we've covered so far. Now, let's move on to number 6, papaya. Papaya often gets overlooked in favor of more popular fruits, but when it comes to protecting the surface of your eyes, especially the delicate cornea, it might just be one of the best choices out there. As we get older, our eyes naturally produce fewer tears. This lack of moisture leaves the surface of the eye dry, irritated, and far more prone to damage. That's why so many seniors experience burning sensations, scratchiness, or blurry vision, particularly in the mornings or after spending time in front of screens. Papaya, however, is a powerhouse for eye hydration. It's packed with beta-carotene, which your body expertly converts into vitamin A. And vitamin A is absolutely essential for maintaining the mucous membranes that keep your eyes moist and comfortable. Vitamin A plays a vital role in keeping those protective membranes around your eyes healthy and moist. Without enough of it, your eyes can become dry, irritated, and more vulnerable to infections, ulcers, or even cloudiness over the cornea. That's why maintaining a good supply of vitamin A is absolutely essential for long-term eye comfort and clarity. But papaya offers even more than just vitamin A. It also contains natural enzymes like papain, which are well known for supporting digestion and enhancing nutrient absorption. Here's something most people don't realize. When your digestive system isn't functioning at its best, it can prevent your body from fully absorbing the eye-protecting nutrients you consume. So, even if you're eating all the right foods, your eyes might still be missing out on those crucial vitamins and minerals. Papaya's unique anti-inflammatory compounds help soothe the digestive tract, making it easier for your body to absorb and utilize nutrients effectively. In turn, this better digestion supports your eyes, helping them stay moist, clear, and comfortable throughout the day. Let me share the story of Caroline, a 78-year-old woman who loved to spend time outdoors, but often struggled with severe eye dryness. Every time she went out into the wind or even sat near a fan, her eyes would sting and water uncontrollably. Her doctor prescribed eye drops, but she soon realized they were only masking the problem. They weren't solving it. Then she decided to try something simple and natural. Caroline began eating papaya a few times a week, sometimes chopped with a squeeze of lime, other times blended into a creamy smoothie. After just a month, she noticed a remarkable change. Her eyes felt noticeably less dry, even on windy days, and she no longer needed to constantly reach for eye drops. She was amazed by how such a small dietary shift could bring such relief. Papaya isn't just gentle on the stomach and soothing to the eyes, it's also loaded with fiber and antioxidants that benefit your entire body. It's a fruit that works holistically, supporting your digestion, reducing inflammation, and enhancing nutrient absorption, all of which indirectly nourish your eyes. Because here's the truth, when your body starts working better as a whole, your eyes often follow. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue creating thoughtful, inspiring content for you. Seeing clearly isn't just about wearing the right glasses or considering surgery. It's about how you take care of your body, day in and day out. And for those of us in our golden years, that care often begins with the simplest, most everyday choices. It's the foods we eat, the way we move, and how attentively we listen to the quiet signals our bodies are sending us. You don't have to be perfect, and there's no need to completely change your lifestyle overnight. Small, consistent shifts, like tossing a few extra berries into your morning bowl, reaching for a kiwi as an afternoon snack, or enjoying a slice of sweet papaya with your breakfast, can gradually bring surprising results. Sometimes, it isn't until your vision starts to sharpen again that you realize just how much it had dimmed over time. Suddenly, colors look brighter, details feel crisper, and your world seems to come alive in ways you may not have noticed in years. If there's one lesson that aging teaches us, it's this: nothing should ever be taken for granted. Your sight is more than just a sense. It's your connection to beauty, to the people you love, to safety, and to daily joys, both big and small. Protecting it is always worth the effort. So now, I'd love to ask you, of all the fruits we discussed today, which one are you most excited to try? Have you noticed any changes in your vision recently? Or do you have a personal tip that has helped improve your eye health? Thank you so much for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share one thing you learned in this video and how you plan to apply it in your daily life. Your thoughts matter to us, and we truly enjoy reading every comment you share. They inspire and motivate us to continue creating helpful, inspiring content for you. If you enjoyed this video and found it valuable, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who may benefit. Your support allows us to keep producing meaningful videos that both inform and uplift. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Wishing you good health, happiness, and peace always, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.